Okay, welcome back with Happy Chappy, and this has been dominant. Um, I find that I can be like that, in my ways, of course, uh, and I stand by them, but I don't push on to others. But in this way, I'm looking at is so if you find it, you may find people this way, uh, more in authority and places like that, higher up in business or something like that. They will have their way and they will stand by it, and rightfully so, uh, because they've worked hard to get to that version of themselves, to that place where they are. And that's how I do things with myself. It's not that I've got a high-end job or anything like that, but in who I am as a person, and I stand by it. But if you're working, and the whole point is having your say. So if you're in a job and you're coming across someone that's higher authority than you, and they have that way and that authority, that what they say goes, end of story. And I get that, but I was never one to always follow that way. There's rules, yes, but if it doesn't work out and you see a better way, well, then that's got to be questioned. And with me, that's what I do. And it's not just me, it's everybody should do that. If you see something, to question it, no matter your position don't mean shit. It's how you come across from what you believe. If you're going to sit back and you see something that should be questioned, then you're not being true to yourself. No matter if that other person says, this is the way, end of story. But what if you see something different? Then there's a question there. That person just hasn't seen it. So it's up to you to stand your ground and speak your truth and show that person what they haven't seen. And that way you're being true to you and that person. And there's growth in both areas. So never hold back. Be true to yourself. And that's what I like to do. And I do see with people, like, they will walk away and not question things when they could be questioned. Because there's sometimes I'd do it deliberately to see if they have got that backbone, um, to see if they can grow as a person. I'll know there's things wrong that I say all the time. I'm not perfect, I'm far from it. Um, but I'll put like a barrier up and see if anyone's willing to come across it. And it's never, it's always like in a way, it's like a challenge to see if they do grow a backbone. Uh, but I'll always know what the parts that I'm wrong in. Because always have reviewed myself anyway, no matter what. I don't need somebody else to question me in their beliefs. But if they do, I respect them 100%, because I'm always reviewing myself because I know I'm not right in things that I say all the time. And that's why I review myself, so I can move up the step again. But yeah, the whole point is, though, no matter who's in authority or above you in whatever way you believe in what they say, they don't necessarily have to be above you in authority. It could be they're just that type of a person, like myself. they'll just cut you off, and that's it. What they say goes, 'cause that's what they said. But is that right? Is that true? It is for them, but it may not be for the other person. The other person still got a say, and it's whether they say it or not is up to them. But if in here you feel you need to say it, then you say it. It wouldn't be up to me to stop anybody else from saying it. I just say what I have to say. And for someone else to retaliate to what I've said, then, it's a thumbs up or high five, whatever you call it, whatever you want to do. But with me, it's like it's a cheer. It's like, yes, you've stood up for yourself. When people would look at me and think that I don't stand up for myself, but I do. I just lay back and I watch people and see things happening. But when it comes to face and someone's got something to say, I've no problems with speaking my mind. I'm pretty clear about that. And people know that. That's why they talk behind my back. They wouldn't come to my face and say it. But if you're being honest and you come to my face, I'll be clear. If I'm in the wrong, I'll admit it. But if I'm not, you're going to feel the wrath of that. Anyway, it's all about standing up to yourself, um, and saying what you need to say, no matter what the situation is. That is your right. You always have that right to speak your mind and not to let anyone else ever stop you from doing that. This Happy Chopper, love and peace.